Greetings, Star Trek Fleet Commanders. I am the Angry Rhino. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Here we go. Year of Hell Part 2. Update 75. Woohoo! Let's get into this shit. It's been some time since I have felt anything resembling hope. It's time to rescue my crew. Time. We all just need a little bit more time. What if you had nothing but time? Voyager has been trapped, its crew caught in a never-ending loop of destruction and misery while their home quadrant burns under the flag of the Krenim Empire. Their bodies have been beaten down, their minds exposed to every fresh horror the galaxy can provide, all in the name of Anarax's revenge. But their spirits remain strong. Oh, do they? 7 of 9 must delve once more into the depths of the Delta Quadrant. She must face parts of herself she has buried. She must save her friends. Let's make this a battle that nobody remembers. Well, after looking at this shit that's coming out, I wish I had forgotten it. 'Cause, yeah. Hostiles last month, ship this month. Oh, and Formation Armadas this month. Yay! Okay, so no longer is there a list of things that is coming out in this update. At least, to start the update. They're just going to go right into what is coming out this month. And they start right off the bat with missions. Yep, new missions. Oh, and look, there's Beck. Cool. Okay, maybe the Dr. Chaotica might be kind of enjoyable. But we'll see. Oh, look, there it is, the new ship, the Relativity. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. I still think they kind of missed the mark a bit with not having the Delta Flyer, but that's fine. Make sure my tablet's over here because I'm going to need to reference game. Of course, I guess I could pull it up on my computer. Well, I don't know if I... Whatever. The USS Relativity, a 29th century time ship, is warping into Star Trek Fleet Command. Designed to protect timelines. Yay! Now it's fighting the Krenims. You go get the Krenim, and then you go kill the Formation jackasses. You get some new loot, and then you get faction intelligence. Again, a new faction intelligence claim. Okay. I don't understand that. Sorry, but you don't need more faction reputation. You don't need more faction reputation. Like, we just got some last month. You need more? I'll tell you what I need more of. Ship parts. G4, 5, 6 need more ship parts, especially the rare ones. That's what we need more of. Don't need more faction. Faction reputation. Encrypted intelligence into faction reputation. Don't need more faction reputation. Got it coming out of my ass now. And we can get new officers and other rewards of some kind. Don't trust anybody credits stupid research dust for this stupid ship and its stupid ass researchers that most of them only affect the ship, barely affect you outside the loop. Oh, but you can get a little bit extra hull and shield for all your ships. Cool. More of something we got 100 of. Oh, and you can get Officer Seska. Oh, okay. Yeah, I checked her abilities out. I think she's garbage, but that's just me. Wow. Oh, and yeah, the Formation Armadas. Wow, it looks like there's a charged one, a static one, and then a neutral one. Yeah, that sounds awesome, doesn't it? 42 Plus can build this G4 Explorer. Seems odd that it's a G4 Explorer. Of course, 200 blueprints. It can't be 100 blueprints. It can't be one blueprint. I don't, just here's the ship. Unlocked. Bam. What do we need blueprints for? But whatever. Best I've seen, you can get 2 a day. One from turning in charged credits. One a day for turning in static credits. Yeah, because they did it like that. Its feature in fighting these formation jackasses, temporal stance switching. Yeah, you can switch between static or anti-static and anti-charged. Sure, fine. I mean, as long as it is toggable and will actually work inside the formation armada circle. If you got to be docked to change it, it's not going to work. This is not going to work at all. You need to be able to toggle it from the ship menu while you're in the formation armada circle. Although, to a certain extent, does it really need to be a toggle? Can't. I mean, these are computers. Can't it just do it itself? I feel like it could just do it. It doesn't need us to do anything. Okay. Allowing players to toggle between anti-charge and anti-static modes to counteract the devastating abilities of Krenim invading entities and formation armadas. Additionally, the ship boasts powerful passive abilities, including anti-tachyon weaponry, which boosts damage against Krenim entities, and relative growth, which increases encrypted intelligent rewards to accelerate faction reputation gains. I still say I haven't really run across that many people that have ever had problems increasing their faction reputation, especially over the past year. There's just so many things that have been offered with the exocomps and officers and other research. We don't need this much more. Throwing it at you like it's a reward, but then you looking around and like, man, this is like I don't really need it. But all right, cool. USS Relativity unlocks a special research tree. Okay, cool. Actually, I did not specifically go into the research tree. I wanted to actually look in there myself instead of just relying on, the update here. I don't even know where it is. I guess it's in the ship tree, right? Starship tree. What the hell? Because I don't have half the ships at the end here. Oh, great. The hull boost and shield boost for all your other ships, they're all the way at the end of the line. Cool. So you have to do all this shit for this stupid for the actual loop first. That's wonderful. Or you can increase apex barrier. Oh, nice. When fighting Krenim assholes, that's what I want. Increase damage against Krenim. Increase. Yeah, I mean that's increase the warp range of the relativity. Can it just have higher warp range? What do I need to not only tier and level up the ship, but then I need to do a bunch of research. Just make the thing have a better warp range. I don't know what it's I hate how they've been doing that. Nobody wants to call him out on it. It's fucking annoying. Damn content creators in her damn pocket. Is this a, oh, it looks like you can get increased, no, actually, that's not Krenim. That's Elorian. Wow. They're talking about a research tree like it's a thing. It's really not. There's a literal handful of researchers. Excuse me. Okay, fine. There's 15 levels. That doesn't make it any better. Exclusive reward. Author Seska should have some sourcing in the faction store. That's fine. I don't care. Strand of Krenim hair artifact. I have not been able to figure out what the hell that dumb thing is. Let's go over here and see if we can find it. I feel like I didn't even see anything in the patch notes here or what that even was. What? Here we go. Increases isolytic damage while opponent has any applied state. Oh, cool. It only maxes out at 75. Ha! That's hilarious. There's this other thing that it tells you to go to, but it didn't tell you anything different. Temporal stance switching, anti-static, anti-charge, feature neutralizes abilities of Krenim enemies, sorry. Yeah, I was trying to figure out, because you look at this picture of this formation armada, you got green, you got yellow, you got purple. I'm just assuming the yellow is, and the purple, they're the static and the charge, right? And the green would be neutral. I don't know why it's even telling you to come over here. There's nothing there that isn't here, which seems weird, but fine. I want you to go to another page so you can get some more clicks, I guess. Alright, new research. Complement the relativity. Why does it need to complement it? Why do I need a research that increases the tier and the cargo size of the relativity? Can't it just have cargo size and warp range? I mean, especially cargo size and warp range, because I feel like there's a warp engine and a cargo hold on every ship tier. Can't that just increase the cargo size? Why do I also need a research? You know? So you can boost the warp range of your relativity, because apparently you're going to need to. You can increase the loot with your, while using relativity. Increase Krenim loot. Cool. Increase damage dealt to Krenim with your relativity. Expand relativity's cargo bay. Gain more loot from defeating Krenim formation armadas with the relativity. Increase damage dealt to Krenim formation armadas. Now that doesn't say with or without the relativity, so who knows. Increase apex barrier against Krenim evading entities. Specifically says when Tal is not on the bridge. Like they really, really, really regret making Tal. Wonderful. And then the last two, increase hull and shield for your all ships. 2 separate researchers there. Anybody getting excited yet? New don't trust anybody faction rewards. Yeah, that's right. Ship shards. Static and charge dust. Exclusive officer claims. Gain access to Officer Seska as you tier up your relativity with a guaranteed full unlock by tier 5. Seems kind of far away, but alright. exclusive artifact claims. Access to Strand of Kretum hair as you tier up your relativity. Guaranteed unlock by tier 6. I mean, the level 1 bonuses ain't that good, so you gotta wait. How many tiers? Oh, alright. Cool. Relativity daily claim, relativity blueprints. Oh, that was ship parts. I don't know if I read that right. Ship parts. Don't trust anybody favor. Flux counter. Yeah, that's. Okay. Okay. Haven't even gotten to the officers yet. Really could. The Kretum Kretum have banded their devastating temporal dreadnoughts into formations, posing a colossal threat to any who dare challenge them. But luckily, we are well prepared. How convenient. Charged Temporal Dreadnought increases defenses cumulatively each round if the USS Relativity's static temporal shift ability is not active. I don't know what exactly it means by defenses. Isolytic defense, armor, dodge, shield deflection, some other kind of defense. I have no idea. Static Temporal Dreadnought. Increase isolytic damage cumulatively each round if the USS Relativity charged temporal shift ability not active. Neutral Dreadnought lacks a phase alignment, meaning you can defeat it without the USS Revenant's special abilities. The USS Relativity is able to utilize its stance switching abilities to combat these temporal dreadnoughts. It cannot defeat all three nodes in a single formation alone. For optimal results, try using 2 USS Relativity ships in your total group to target these static and charged temporal dreadnoughts. Lean on your alliance mates when you're going up against these foes to ensure full completion. This seems even worse. That seems worse than everybody having to bring a relativity. It makes it more confusing, and why? So we get so confused, we get pissed off with it, and we go buy the shit. Okay, that's cool. I mean, whatever. However, of course, 100 formation directives, new Kretum formation directives. You can get some from the faction store. You can get, look like 200 a day. Well, there were 2 claims in there. One for charge shit, one for static shit. How long the cooldown is, I don't know. I haven't pulled it myself. I'm not going to right now. Sorry. Some of the awards look kind of nice, especially for me as a G6 player. There were G6 warships in that chest. So basically, it looks like an old school Armada ship, Armada chest claim, except it's not with old school Armada credits. Formation Armada locations. Yeah, they're out there somewhere. We'll find them. Alright, let's go to the officers. Celebrating Voyager villains. Okay, here's Anorax. His captain maneuver looks okay. Increase select rewards from hostiles by percentage of base. This is a captain ability, so it's going to increase with synergy. We'll see. IG G3 through G6 parts, refined materials, faction messages, credits, Rojan relics, mycelium, exotic biotoxins, Zindi scraps, bounties, Trellium, Fatu Cray scraps. Well, I mean, with the Fatu Cray scraps, the problem isn't getting enough per hit, it's cargo size. But that's fine. I mean, that seems nice. I feel like this says from the chest. Okay. So, I guess, yeah, alright. So, your cargo bay size isn't coming into play here. This is supposed to, as it says right here, increase the chest. Which, okay. Maybe? Sure. Guess. His officer ability, increase apex barrier by X for 2 rounds. This is is it the first time? I can't remember, but they used to put the numbers on here. Why they're not putting the numbers on here anymore, I don't know. It looks like his captain ability is going to start at 30%. What the synergy is going to add, I don't know, because they're not telling us. Hopefully they would each add 35%, but I don't know. Okay, increase apex barrier by 2,000, 3,200 at rank 5. Okay. Increase apex barrier by X for 2 rounds when hit by a hostile. Because it is 2 rounds, you will never see the full effect of that second round of activations. So I just like to go with 1. But if you're hit 3 times in one round, that's fairly nice. Even at base 2,000, that would put you up to a total of 6,000 apex barrier. That's pretty good. Seems pretty good. I mean, that's higher than Naismith is right now for me. But again, it would take a few shots to stack up, but not that long, really. So, it's not terrible. I can get behind that. This captain, no. These abilities here, because the idea would be you want to put officers in Anorax's group with him on a bridge. This bridge ability, I think, is complete fucking garbage. Restores shield health of your ship every round by % when fighting hostiles. Starts at 12%, maxes out at 30%. I'm sorry, I don't remember fighting that many hostiles, if any, that actually knock my shields out. Do you? I mean, you tell me. I don't have that problem with my shields getting eliminated in a battle, even with Janeway on the bridge. So, when you go out there and fight hostiles, are you losing your shield health completely? So I guess what I'm saying is, I look at this officer ability and I say it's complete trash. And while Dude Man Captain ability looks nice, that looked to be all it was. Seska and her below deck ability. Increase critical hit damage, because we need another one of those. We already got 3 of them, but yeah, we need another one. Increase critical hit damage by % each time you score a hit, once per weapon. Again, only when fighting hostiles. Starts out at 12%, which is kind of low. Maxes out at 40%. And it does last for 4 rounds. Not exactly what this says. This says this implies that it infinitely stacks, but in game it says 4 rounds, so 3 rounds. So if your hits, each time you score a hit, so what is your average shot total, or what is your average weapon total per round? Let's just say it's 2. 2 times 3, so 6. 6 times what? 40%. 240. Okay, that's kind of nice. The problem is, how many of your hostile battles go longer than 3 rounds? Some of them, sure. Not that many. Not that many. They really don't. But maybe that's just a me thing. I'm like targeting 2 or 3 rounds, and anything longer than that is a little too long. Unless it's like, let's say, a freebooter, because the freebooters are kind of designed to be a long battle. Low damage, high hull. That's kind of their thing. It's not like that with every hostile. So, sure, Suska really looks that good, but more crit damage is more crit damage. Speaking of more crit damage, officer ability repairs percentage of hull damage taken in previous rounds of combat when fighting hostiles. Yes, that's nice. I don't know if I really like that as a bridge ability. What is it? Okay. 12% at base, 24% at max. Yeah, I mean, it's nice and all. I'm not putting that much stock in that ability because it is for the next round. If you kill a hostile in 1 round, you don't get that. You don't get this ability. Now, if it pops at the end of a round, then you might actually get the ability. But you could go 2 rounds with a hostile. Okay, you'll get it for round 1. You won't get it for round 2. So, but it can be useful. Excuse me. Below deck ability increases critical damage by X% for 5 rounds. Meaning that if it goes 6 rounds, that 6th round, you don't get this ability. I'm sorry, what? Wow. This ability stops working after so many rounds? We're fighting hostiles here, and this is the rare. What the hell kind of bullshit is that? Okay. I mean, unless I'm reading this wrong. But it just says increases the damage for 5 rounds. For 5 rounds. Implying that when round 6 comes around, this ability is inactive. Have they ever done that before? Other than Honor Guard Wharf in PvP. Have they ever done something like this in PvE? And not even Armadas. This is hostiles. We're talking about hostiles here. You're going to turn off my extra crit damage from Suitor. Who starts at 30, maxes out at 120%. Meh. But again, more crit damage is more crit damage, as I said, and this group gives you 2 officers that increase your crit damage against hostiles. As if 1 wasn't enough. So, win in 5 rounds, or this guy's being turned off. Wow. New temporal artifacts are up next. Strand of Crenum hair increases isolated damage while the opponent has any state applied. Cool. Temporal device increase isolated defense while you have any state applied. Cool. Plague increase damage against evading entities and armadas. Alright. Lurpa increase temporal wreckage loot rewards from defeating Crenum evading entities. Friendship 1 probe improves the base cost efficiency on upgrading G5 ships, material base. Amelia Earhart's plane improves the base cost efficiency of upgrading G6 ships, materials. Let's see if I can get some percentages on that, because this is going to be epic. Wait. What are these? These aren't artifacts? Temporal artifacts. Why am I not seeing them in here? Did I pass them? Oh. Because I was expecting them to be epic and they're rare. That's fun. That's hilarious. Alright, it looks like the G6 one starts out at 100%, maxes out at 250%. The G5 one starts at 50% and maxes out at 160%. I mean, it's doing a little bit of something, I guess. Not a whole lot of something, but something. Battle Pass Cosmetics. Yeah, Year of Hell Part 2. Bug fixes and improvements. Apparently that's it. Nothing more to Independent Archives. I read some of this shit. Words missing. Cooldowns not happening. Nothing extremely major, I didn't think. Something different to the hazard sets. I don't even care. I don't go into hazards because I don't need to. It's like, why? Yeah. Oh, end of transmission. Yeah, so how about that? How about this? Well, so who's looking forward to all this shit? Yeah, Formation Creatum Armadas. Doesn't sound that enjoyable to me, especially since I'm not going to have the ship for 100 days. Still working on the other two ships. Whatever, I guess. I don't like that there are 3 states to this formation of armadas. That just sounds... I know we kind of warmed up to formation armadas. It seemed very confusing, hectic, and or chaotic when formation armadas first came out. Now, we did kind of get past it. There's still some hiccups, like people that want to send a ship to every single circle and essentially screw their buddy out of getting loot as well, which is annoying. But whatever. There's a neutral, there's a static, there's a charged. That's taking more coordination. I'm not exactly sure how that's supposed to be fun for us. It doesn't sound fun to me, especially when I don't understand fully how the toggleable ability of the relativity works. Again, can it be done from within the circle? I don't know. I haven't seen anything in this patch notes to give me the answer, though it's possible I missed it. I missed lots of things. We'll see. And then, I mean, it kind of reminds me of the Borg Cube. I'm sorry. The Borg expansion cubes and formation armadas. Remember the Borg expansion cubes with that stupid consumable you were supposed to have? Like, do we need it, or are some of us powerful enough to overcome it? I think some of us are powerful enough to overcome it, but the idea is you're still supposed to have this consumable where you're supposed to go kill another Borg armada and then jump in this Borg expansion cube. It seems like that intricacy has been merged with the intricacy of formation armadas. I should have put my fingers together like this. Because that's what I kind of feel like doing. Yeah, this doesn't sound fun. Well, comment below. What are you excited for this month, if anything? You excited for the new ship? You excited for the new formation armadas? What do you think about the officers? I think Seska is trash. She also has the most immediate sourcing, and I think she's trash. You agree, or do you think I'm just crazy? Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm the Angry Rhino. Shields up, Commanders.